Okay, YouTube, I have to be in Oklahoma tomorrow for a show, so I took off a little early today from work so I could get some stuff done, and that gave me enough time to maybe squeeze in a video, so we'll see if we can make her quick. Out here we're going to talk about mostly what I've been doing, how we've been showing, maybe, and then talking about nationals coming up, showing you some of the hopefuls for that. All these guys out here are going to be hopefuls for nationals pretty much. These are 3 bucks right here out of Big League Chew and Bubbalicious. 3 little bucks, and then their sisters, these 2 does here. These will all be juniors at nationals. A couple light red does that I'm using for going to be sending to a meat breeder. Empty hole. And then here we have a broken buck and a white buck. And that broken buck is Warhead and Trident, I think. Yeah, I have to check his ear number. And then the white buck is out of Atomic Fireball and Icebreakers. Yeah, pretty sure. And here we have Mars and Strawberry, and then one doe in here is Almond Joy and Gummy Bears. Tell all that by their ear numbers. Got 3 real pretty reds. The Mars and Strawberry I'm really excited about because who Strawberry is, but Mars is my big old red buck that just got retired at 11 months old. He was 11.5 pounds, and max buck weight is 11. So he's retired from the show world, but he's already grand championed and making some beautiful, beautiful babies. Here's Mars and Sugar babies. They have 3 does. Almost all these out here are does because the bucks I paired up inside in the condos. And then here are a couple broken bucks, Hubba, Bubba, and Candy Corn. Candy Corn's my Charlie, and Hubba Bubba is my new red buck from California. And then right here is Icebreakers and Atomic Fireball. The only broken I was able to get out of that litter. And then Payday and Bit of Honey. Got 4 beautiful little red girls there. And we'll head inside. I guess we'll start here. Here's Candy Corn. She missed last time. I'm getting ready to see about her being bred to Mars and see what they can make. And here's probably my pride and joy litter, as most of you know, Smarty and Andy's. Andy's only gets bred to Smarty now, but look at how many we got this round. 6 beautiful brokens. I'm so excited because if anybody's been keeping up, you know these Smarties and Andy's, they make superstars. So pretty excited. Here we have Hubba Bubba and Atomic Fireball. He's my red buck. I bred it to Atomic because Atomic is Smarty and Andy's. You see her. Oops, dropped you. She's a grand champion out of them. So these are like her siblings. But I bred her because I bred her to Icebreakers and they made a bunch of whites. So I need to get another, I need to get a broken buck that's not got as much white in it, which is, you know, I'm creating from other things. But anyway, there's some booted in there, and then she had 2 reds. The 1 red in here is from Atomic and Gummy. She only ended up saving 1. So I went ahead and fostered it over here and marked its ear real good, and I keep marking it. He's a little bit, like 2 days older, so he's a little bit bigger and a little bit darker. But maybe I'll have a couple nice dark reds out of that and get it from Smarty and Andy's breeding through her. So there's all kinds of things you got to do. York and Bubbalicious has a litter in here. One of these guys was out on the wire today, and it's the prettiest one. Of course, I have 4 brokens in there, and 2 of them have no nose marking, and 2 do. And the one with the best pattern was out and almost froze. He was almost stiff before I went to work, and I had to be late to work to warm him up. But they're all doing great now. So that's York and Bubbalicious. This is York's 2nd litter. His first litter is coming up over here, but finally got him breeding. York has been winning like wildfire on the trail. I probably would retire him, but heck, we're going for it. He's at 16 legs now. We'll see if we can't squeeze out 20. He's got little brothers that keep beating him every once in a while, so we'll just see how that plays out for him. And here we have Icebreakers and Peppermints. They got a Charlie and a couple pretty little brokens there. She had about 3 of them get out of the box and get between the box and the wire back there, like on the sides. Well, if you can notice, I got some new cages. I did outside too, actually, on them last 2 cages I showed you outside. Those are 2 new upgraded ones, heavier wire and built. But I did it to these 2. I'm gonna do it to this one because obviously they got out today. But that cheaper wire from Orscheln's, it gets saggy and the box will slide away. Just enough for a baby to go back in there, but he can't find his way back out and he gets pinned and freezes overnight. Not saying it can't happen with this, but I don't have it happen with any of these because they're nice and flat bottomed, and it stays up in the corner real tucked up nice. Here you have York's first litter, and this is Trident. You can see in there they've got 2 pretty brokens left. There's the other one, and then like 3 little red ones. One nice, okay colored one, and one really light one. And she decided to try to pee on me. So we'll get out of here. And here is Jolly Rancher. She was bred to Almond Joy last time, and she's my best in show red doe from last year, if you remember. And she missed this time. She has 2 out there for nationals, for juniors, or in here actually. But she missed last time, so she's fresh and rebred now. Her, Candy Corn, and well, a whole bunch of them are rebred now. But her, Candy Corn, and Gummy all got rebred a little earlier because Gummy, like I said, only ended up saving 1, so I fostered it. Right here is Almond Joy and Jolly Rancher, the doe I just showed you. These are the 2 bucks she raised. She only ended up saving 2, and these are them, and they're really nice guys. But of course, most all these are. They still wouldn't be here. And this is Mars and Sugar Babies. There's their 2 bucks. And we have Mars and Strawberry, my nice doe I keep inside. They're 2 bucks. And then we have Payday and Hot Tamales. They just have 1 buck left. And here's another litter of Payday and Hot Tamales, just the same thing. And then we have Hubba, Bubba, and Bit of Honey right here. They got 4. And then this is Payday and Hot Tamales 2 does I've kept back for the potential national. And then we have Mars and Mamba. This is Mamba and her first litter. She had 6, and they are just gorgeous, and she did a great job. And I pretty much built these to the point that Mamba is out of a Goody, and her granddad was 0. She's had her whole history is pretty interesting with the parents and everything. But moving on, she's like super hard and muscular, so I bred her to Mars, who's my big boned buck. And so these guys, I have high hopes for some superstars right here, so we'll see how that goes. Alright, well, let's finish off these first. Mars and Sugar Baby's next litter right here. Got 4 little ones. And here's Gummy. She's bred back now. Alright, we'll start over here. Smarty and Andy's a doe from them. She's a huge doe. She already broke her junior max weight, so she has to be shown as an intermediate. She'll be an intermediate come nationals. She just probably isn't quite got as much depth as the boys do in her litter, but she's super wide, super muscular, and big. She's gonna make an awesome doe. And this guy here is Nutrageous. So this is York's full brother, and we named him Nutrageous. He's already had 2 best of breed wins as a junior. He's had a best opposite sex win as well. It's just been squeaked out a couple times for best in show. He almost had one, and he got a honorable mention for it, so he got real close. Down here is Icebreaker and Trident's doe. One of the does I was really planning on keeping, but her sister kind of outperformed her, and we'll talk about that in a minute. But this doe is awesome. She's got some great legs, and she beats her sister back and forth all the time. Hubba, Bubba, and Red Vines right here. One of these bucks, I guess their siblings, bit a hole right through the center of the ear. I don't know if it's this guy or not. Can't see it on that side, the right side. Yep, right there. You can see the hole right through his ear. Well, he can't be shown now, and he's a gorgeous red buck out of Hubba Bubba. And I think one of my friends' children are going to get a chance at him and see what they can do with him. He's awesome. And here we have Payday and Bit of Honey. You saw their sisters outside. These are 2 of the bucks. Everybody's ready for water and food and feeding time. And this here is Icebreaker from Trident's other doe, the sister I was telling you about. And the reason I really want to tell you about her is she just won Best in Show last Sunday. So we have a broken red Best in Show. Just like Jolly Rancher was our first red Best in Show, this is our first broken red Best in Show. So as long as she ends up staying around here as a keeper, we'll get her a cool name, and you all get to see her for years to come. But one of these two does is staying. I kind of liked her sister better before, but we'll see how it plays out. This one's doing really well too. That's why they're both here. And then right here, that was Nutrageous. Well, this is his brother from the same litter. And this brother has beat him a couple times. This guy's got 2 or 3 legs himself, but no best of breed like he had. But this guy is going to be just as good. He is. So they're going to be. You're thinking basically like Big League Chew and all them. He reminds me the most of Big League Chew. He's a big old tall buck, big boy. And here we got a Icebreakers and Gummy red doe. So you got a broken daddy with a red mom, and I did that to try to get some nice red. And you can tell she's a gorgeous red and got that nice broken body. We'll see what happens. This is old Big Hunk, if any of you remember him. Big Hunk and Hot Tamales. So this one here, they're going to be intermediates come nationals. So those Payday Hot Tamales will be juniors at nationals. All right, and she's an awesome doe. She's got like, I don't know, 3 or 4 legs, and same with this one. I don't know, they got at least a couple of legs each, I think. If not, it was only because they didn't have, but they've won everywhere they've been and keep beating each other. But this is the same as the doe that won Best in Show, but this is their brother. And at this time, I plan on keeping him and Nutrageous. This guy is awesome. He's only lost to Nutrageous. He's got a couple legs, I'm pretty sure. And the only reason I say that is I've been going for week after week after week, and I still haven't got all my show reports, so that, you know, you always never want to say anything till you're absolutely sure. But quite a stud here too, and he's not a smarty buck. That way I have something a little bit different. It'd be a great buck for me to breed to Atomic Fireball over there, like I was talking before. Alright, and down here we have our super little junior buck. This little red guy, he had a best opposite sex when we were in Louisiana. So he was best opposite sex breed in Louisiana as a red buck against some super high powered national whites. So he's got a good, he's staying for a while. And the other red buck is inside. I think we just named him Gushers. And he is out of Smarty and Strawberry. So he's going to be staying as our older buck, and then this guy. Now this guy is this guy's brother, and he is a really good buck too, and he's only lost to this guy as well. So lots of top quality awesome animals, but they can't beat their brothers here and there. So, and this here is Payday and Hot Tamales doe, and she's going to be a senior doe at nationals. So she's got all her legs. I think she's got like 5 legs, 3, 5, 4, and she needs like her fit. Anyway, she's got a bunch of legs. She just needs her older leg, her 6'8" to senior leg, and she'll be granded. So looking for her to grand. If not with me, if she goes somewhere else, they'll grand her pretty easy. A newly grand champion Sour Patch Kid. I just had her out taking her picture, so she's like, hey, what's up? And Sour Patch Kid is out of Payday and Strawberry, and she's already a senior doe, and she'll be a senior doe at nationals. I'll be selling her at nationals as my grand champion doe that I'll be selling. So if any of the ones on the list, you know who I'm talking about, there's your opportunity at her. And I have a grand champion buck, Sugar Daddy, inside. He's a red buck that I'll be getting rid of. Awesome buck, just don't need them, got too many. This here is a Smarties and Peppermints little doe. She's going to be a 6'8" doe at nationals. So another one of my broken does I'll be selling. She's got, I don't know, 2, maybe 3 legs. Again, can't keep up with them all when they're all doing well. And so we'll see. She's kind of the same deal, not quite as tall, but awesome body. This here is Smarty and Strawberry. So the buck inside that I just told you about, Gushers, this is his sister. She'll be a senior at Nationals, and she'll probably be getting sold if I end up keeping this doe. One of these two are getting sold. I can't keep them both. And then here's my boy's little white doe he's been showing. He's going to keep her back for meat pens for the county fair this year. So she'll be getting bred to one of my friend's super powerful white bucks just for meat pen purpose for county fair. Just for now. I'll probably put her inside or something. And this buck here is an awesome little buck. Got 2 or 3 legs as well. He's going to be a 6'8" at Nationals. He already has to show as a 6'8" because he's grown so fast. He's a big old boy. He's gorgeous. And he is warhead and snow caps. And this is an awesome, big, powerful buck. See, he's still a junior, people. And you could just see he is a monster. I'm really excited about him too. Of course, you know, Nutrageous and my other buck that I plan on keeping, I like them the best, and they're reasons they're going to stay. But this guy, he would be definitely on my radar. He's a big, muscular buck, and he'll be getting sold at Nationals. So all that, plus all those juniors I just told you about, and well, I told you that York had done so well, and I mean, they've all done great. I've just been blown away at how well I've been doing this year. These rabbits are just blowing me away. Look at this guy, old Nutrageous, big old ball of muscle. He's my biggest hopeful. I hope for Nationals to do the best. So we'll see how that pans out. York was a little bit younger than this guy last year at national time, and York was second best junior buck. He was second place junior buck at Nationals, and for a broken red against the National Broken Blacks, that's a big deal. This guy is going to happen to be a 6'8" when he gets there, and a lot of high hopes for him. We'll see what happens. So all the ones outside and all those ones paired up, they're going to be juniors for Nationals. Oh, the other thing I was going to tell you, this space right here, normally when it's not winterized, I got that door right there, I can go in and out. That's not going to happen anymore. My little grooming table is going to go down there where that table is. But right here, it's going to be another one of these condos. I'm getting another 3-foot condo that sits right here. So I'm going to lose my door, I guess, but I'm finding I'm just needing a little bit more space, just a little bit more to be able to separate some of those out. That way these young guys here can get out, you know, at the same time and get out there. It allows me to keep back more, longer, and grow them bigger, basically is all it is. I won't be using it all the time, but come Nationals and big shows where I'm really holding on a whole bunch to see who's the ones that are going and stuff like that. So you will be seeing that new cage pretty soon. I know I said I was done with holes, but it's that's gonna happen. So all right, guys, I know a lot of you have been waiting and have been messaging me and saying, hey, where's the videos? And I've just been busy. I mean, we've been to Florida, we've been to Louisiana, Oklahoma, had some shown in Indiana, Missouri, and getting ready to go back to Oklahoma. I mean, we've been all over the place, Iowa, everywhere. So we just been running. If it ain't between work or whatever, it is time to run. So we'll end it here with this beautiful litter and one guy trying to fall out right here of Smarty Andy's kits. So look at these guys. I think everybody's got a nice nose mark and everybody's got a nice mark. This guy here is the only one I think with a little bit of a half, but that's still totally fine. But all right, guys, sorry it took so long, but I'm still here. Like I said, I will be. And wish us luck for Nationals, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.